Do you ever hesitate to start a new planner or project or task because you're worried you won't follow through? That quiet self-doubt can steal your confidence and your happiness before you even begin. In today's episode, I'll show you how to spot those negative thoughts before they take over and how one small, simple action can help you start reclaiming your confidence right away. If you've ever wished you could just stop overthinking, stop questioning yourself, and actually feel capable and calm in your everyday life, this episode is for you. Come on in. It's time to choose happy. Wherever you are, whatever kind of day you're having, this is your reminder. You have a choice. If you're ready to break free from self-doubt and negative thinking, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Marie, and this is the Choose Happy with Marie podcast. Welcome. Hello, and welcome back to Choose Happy with Marie, the podcast where I help you break free from that negative thinking and create more confidence, clarity, and joy in your everyday life. How are you? How are you feeling? How's winter for you if you live in a 4-season climate? My apologies if I sound a little rough. I've been feeling under the weather these past couple of days. I know it's not good when we feel under the weather because then, the negative thinking while you're lying in bed, it just gets like hyperactive. I hope I still sound clear to you. I do have a cup of tea beside me, so I may take sips as I record this episode. And if you happen to be having a beverage as well as you're listening to this, we can pretend we're having it together. All right, let's dig in. Let me ask you something. Have you ever bought a new planner or maybe a pretty notebook thinking, this is it? This will finally help me get organized and feel in control. Only to open it and immediately feel that familiar knot of worry or self-doubt. Maybe you think, what if I can't stick to this? I won't follow through like I always do. And before you know it, the planner or the project, it's closed, it's tucked away, and that little voice is still buzzing in your head. Does that sound familiar? If that does sound familiar, you are not alone. Even though it seems small, these everyday moments, like simple things like starting a new planner or just a simple project, where negative thoughts sneak in, they can quietly steal our confidence and our happiness before our day has really begun. Today, we're going to explore the real cost of negative thinking, and I'll walk you through the first step to start breaking free so you can reclaim your confidence in small, practical ways. All right, I just want to zoom in a little bit more on that planner moment, if you can relate to it, about a new planner. So you're sitting at your kitchen table, coffee or tea, as in my case right now. The new planner is right there. You may have bought one for the new year. Remember that, January? You open it. You're ready to plan your day. Like, this is it. This is the year. I'm going to get on top of this. And your mind jumps immediately to that familiar worry, where you start thinking, what if I start this and I don't keep up? I'll probably fall off after a few days. But everyone else makes this look so easy. Why does it feel so hard for me? So you close the planner. You put it aside. A tiny knot of disappointment forms in your chest. You try to focus on something else. But all day, you feel a little behind, a little stressed, and maybe a little defeated. It's not dramatic. There's no crisis. There's no emergency. It's just a small, everyday scenario. But you see, that's exactly how negative thinking creeps in. It sneaks in quietly. It shapes your mood, and it chips away at your confidence without you even realizing it. Negative thinking isn't just a fleeting thought. It really has real effects on your mind, emotions, and your choices. For example, the mental cost. It's where you find yourself replaying past mistakes, criticizing yourself, and feeling stuck in your life. Your mind feels cluttered and heavy. Or the emotional cost of negative thinking. You feel tension, you have low mood, and guilt weighs you down. And small tasks, they feel bigger than they actually are. Or there's the practical cost. The hesitation, the procrastination, and the missed opportunities because you tell yourself, I can't do this. Even small recurring thoughts, just like the planner scenario, it adds up over time, quietly draining our confidence and our happiness. Just think about like the different narratives that we can have in our mind. The negative thinking narratives. You may have heard this yourself. Narratives such as, I'll never get it done. I always mess this up. Why bother trying if I'm not even going to follow through? These thoughts feel true in the moment, but they are just that, thoughts. They are not facts about who you are or what you're capable of. When you pause and notice the thought, you create a separation between you and the story your mind is telling. And that's the first step toward reclaiming confidence and happiness. So at this point, you're thinking, all right, Murray, you've gotten into my brain. Okay, I want to break free from the negative thinking. Well, here we go. Let's do it. So, first step to breaking free. All right, you got this? It starts with awareness. What does awareness look like? Well, it's that moment when you say, it's there. That's my negative thinking. And you can have thoughts such as, here's another thought just telling me why I can't keep up with a planner. So that's where it first starts, the awareness. It's just, you have to look at it from as like a third party and say, oh, here we go again. And then you label it silently. Like it doesn't have to make a big announcement, but you can say, this is a negative thought about my abilities, about what I think my abilities are. But the choose happy moment where things change, it's where you breathe and you pause and you recognize that the thought is not you. It's just a thought passing through your mind. So what if in the past you've tried using a planner in the past and it didn't work? Today's a new day. Your past does not define how you can do the same thing moving forward. It's a choice. Awareness doesn't mean you're fixing the thought or you're forcing positivity. You're just simply noticing it, and by noticing it, it begins to loosen the grip. Because you're looking at it from a third party, you're looking at it from the outside. And it loosens the grip on your confidence and your happiness. Here's a simple practice you can try today or tomorrow, depending on when you're listening to this. Number 1, pick one recurring thought. Just something maybe about work, your planner, another part of your day, something you've been trying or wanting to try, but the negative thinking is standing in your way. Pause and silently label it. For example, here's a thought about my abilities, or what I think is my abilities. And number 3, just notice, how does it show up in your body? Are your shoulders feeling tight? Your chest feels pressure? Or maybe it's tension in your jaw? Observe it without judgment. Even doing this once a day is a powerful first step. Awareness creates space for choice. And we're here for choose happy choices, right? Choose happy choices empower you to do something different. And small, consistent choices are how habits change, how we start doing new things that we want to do. So, next, before I go, I want you to imagine a different scenario. Okay? Going back to the planner example. But this time, you don't worry about doing it perfectly. You just start. Maybe today you jot down 3 things that you want to do for your day. 3 small things. Nothing fancy, nothing perfect. But as you do, a sense of calm and control washes over you. You just pick 3 things, maybe 3 things that you want to do. And then at the end of that day, you can check mark those 3 things having had to be done. And check marks are really, really powerful. It's one thing I do every day because it signals to our brain progress and completion. And we thrive on that. We thrive moving forward. But by you just starting without expecting it to be perfect, whatever perfect looks like, you start feeling capable, competent, lighter. It's a small victory that reminds you and tells your brain, I can trust myself. I can take action without needing everything to be perfect. I can create small moments of happiness every day. This is exactly how breaking free from negative thinking starts to work. It's in the awareness moment. Awareness plus action. Small action that builds confidence and happiness, one step at a time. Remember, negative thinking is not a flaw. Okay, we all have it. It's just some of us have it more than others or know how to manage it better than others. I'm not quite sure. It's just a habit, and habits can change. So start today by just noticing one thought and take one small action to reclaim your confidence. And if you want a little extra support to practice this in your daily life, I invite you to join my weekly Choose Happy email list. Each week, I share with you an affirmation that you can use to help rewrite any negative self-talk. It's always related to the episode. So as you listen to this episode, the email gives you a little bit of value add. You'll also have journal prompts to just start exploring your thoughts and your feelings, because the episode is your starting point, but there's other things that you can also do. For example, journal prompts are very effective in helping us reflect and think about why we're doing what we're doing. And I also include a 5-minute activity or practice that you can just do a few minutes that day, that week, if you want to give it a try, to help you break free from the negative thinking. Just think of it like a little Choose Happy companion in your inbox, giving you small practical tools that will help build confidence and create happiness one day at a time. The link to join my email is in the show notes. You can also go to my website. The name of the website is choosehappywithmarie.com. Before we wrap up, it's been really nice hanging out with you. I think my throat kind of did okay for today's episode. The tea helped, and I did do a couple of pauses that you didn't notice because I edited it out. But it was really nice to just hang out with you today and have tea with you. So before I go, I just want to leave you with a quote from one of my favorite authors, Louise Hay, who has inspired me and so many women just like you. And it goes as follows. You have the power to heal your life, and you need to know that. We think so often that we are helpless, but we're not. We always have the power of our minds. Take that power today. Notice your thoughts, take small action, and remember, you are not your thoughts. You have the choice to change them and to step into your happy life. Wishing you a wonderful week, choosing happy. Take care. Cheers. Thanks for listening to Choose Happy with Marie. If today's episode spoke to you, I would love it if you could share it with a friend or leave a quick review for the show. It helps more women find this kind of support. Remember, you don't have to overhaul your life to start feeling better. You just have to choose happy right where you are, one choose happy choice at a time. I'll see you next time. Take care.